So what's good YouTube, this is the Ninja Movies back again for an all new VHS update. Now this may be coming sooner than you probably would have thought, especially considering my last update that I did about a week ago. That took me like a month to get that video out. I've got about 10 titles here, very similar to the previous update. I'm actually getting this out simply for the fact that the very next VHS related video you will see from me, it may not be the next video, but definitely the next VHS related video, will be my overview of my entire collection for the year 2025. Obviously I did one last year. The collection itself has probably tripled since then. And with that said, I wanted to show off these new titles before I have to go through and alphabetize this mess of a collection. I'm also going to dedicate this video, probably title it as the Croc Hunter special. Croc Hunter is a nickname I gave to my grandfather who recently passed. The reason I'm talking about him today is simply for the fact that I went to Vinnie's and I actually, you know the tubs that you see in the out and abouts and I always mention, I found a secret tub that I've never seen before, and the contents of this tub were more or less all sort of war movies, old school films, a lot of films that my grandfather would have loved, including his very favorite film of all time. I'm so pleased that I found it on the VHS, and that's why I'm going to entitle this video as VHS Update Croc Hunter Edition, or something along those lines. Of course, just rest in peace, and I love that man, and he got me into a lot of film itself, so might as well dedicate a video to him. I'm going to start off with a real special one here. As the previous update, I did show off this sealed edition of Phantom of the Opera. This is actually a triple pack. I'm going to unbox this here for you guys because, like I've said in previous videos, I actually collect to watch. I'm not a scalper. I don't go for resale. I don't sell anything. Everything that I've ever picked up, you guys will see in the future overview. So I think this will be a pretty cool little unboxing here. We have 3 war films here. Let's just get into it. $3 from Vinnie's for the 3 tapes. And just like that, they're free. Smell that brand new VHS. And they look brand new, baby. I love the condition these are in. So the first film up here is a screen classic starring Michael Caine, Donald Sutherland, and Robert Duvall. And this is The Eagle Has Landed. Once again, the good owner had mentioned in the past that he had very similar taste to my grandfather. Actually, some of the most popular videos on this channel are actually the old school war movie nights I did. So if you guys want me to check any of these out and do a future review, just let me know. I have not seen this film, of course. Standard here. It comes in at 126 minutes. These are all from Magna Pacific Entertainment. No point in me opening up the box. I just unboxed it for you guys. You know it's going to be brand new and sealed, but the quirks of it. Look at that, baby. All the tapes are still sealed. My goodness. Coming across a lot of brand new and sealed recently, and I'm not hating it. The next one up here, this is starring Roger Moore, Telly Savalas, or I'm just going to go with Savalas, and David Niven. God, I just butcher names, I apologize, but this is Escape to Athena. Once again, immaculate condition. This one goes for 115 minutes. I'm not seeing year of release on any of these, but once again, a war film. Let me know if you want me to check it out, or any of the films in this. If you want a future review, just comment down below. And the final one of the triple pack here, this is actually the whole reason I picked it up. I would have picked it up regardless because it's a $3 sealed trilogy of VHS, but I have heard of this film, and this is All Quiet on the Western Front, starring Richard Thomas and Ernest Borgnine. Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. I have heard of this one. I feel like this is a much newer film compared to the previous, but I could be wrong here. This one comes in at 123 minutes. Once again, Magna Pacific Entertainment, and those are some brand new sealed VHS for you lot. Moving on from that, this one is a beautiful front cover, a famous war movie I've heard of. I may have this in the collection. It's hard to tell. It's hard to keep up, and that's why I'm going to organize the collection. But we have the film The Bridge Over the River Kwai. Front cover looks immaculate. This one is a 1957 winner of 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. We have William Holden, Alec Guinness, and Jack Hawkins. This one I believe I have seen many, many years ago. Once again, probably with my grandfather. He was war film obsessed, and I can't wait to check this one out. Once again, like I said in the previous video, you got to go back sometimes and look at these, you know, original Oscar winners. The next film up is an all-time classic. I've actually seen the remake, not the original. The only thing that bothers me about this VHS is, for some odd reason, it looks like it could be a copy because it's all chopped. I don't know if this was the original case or whatever the case, but for 50 cents, I had to pick up, of course, Miracle on 34th Street. Once again, winner of 3 Academy Awards from 1947, a touching Christmas story. I can't wait to check this one out. This coming Christmas in the year 2025, I would like to see the original. Once again, I did watch the remake, but I just want to see, you know, the classy acting. It is a shame. So if I do see this out and about in the future and it's got a better looking cover, I'm going to pick it up, man. But for 50 cents, I wasn't going to go past it. As long as the tape works, that's all that really matters. Moving on from that, this one actually has a banner across the top saying war film, so we're in our territory here. We have a film starring Richard Burton, Clint Eastwood, and Mary Orr, and this is Where Eagles Dare. This is a classic looking sort of sci-fi-esque poster. I am just seeing the swastika in the back right now. I don't know what I thought it was, but can you see that it's sort of, maybe it's just how Clint Eastwood's hair is looking. Very old school sci-fi looking film, but I'm presuming World War II, that would make a lot of sense. 149 minutes. This film is from 1968. I have said it in the past, I'll say it again. I know Clint Eastwood as a director, writer, not really as much of a actor, so one for the collection. If you guys want me to check this out, let me know. Now this is where we come full circles, ladies and gentlemen. For my grandfather, one of his favorite films of all time, if not his favorite, he was actually cremated with this film. I think that is such a cool idea to go out with some of your favorite movies. He was a massive movie buff, and this is the film Zulu. 1963, 133 minutes. Just the fact that this happened to be there the very next time I go op shopping after he had left us is insane to me. I've not seen Zulu for about 2 years of collecting. It has never been on my radar. A lot of these films, obviously, I don't think there's a single duplicate in this update, so shout out to my mans. Yeah. I watched this film when I was younger. I'd actually watched it several times with him, so it's important that I picked this up. It was 50 cents, man, as if I'm not gonna, you know, if I'm gonna ignore that sign, I might as well not collect. Tape is in beautiful condition, all the way wound back. Have you guys seen Zulu? Let me know your thoughts down below. Moving on from that, once again, could be in the collection. I did just say no duplicates. I don't think I have this. It's just such a well-known film. It seems odd that I don't yet, but it's all, you know, lucky dip when you go to the op shops. How are you going to know what you're going to get? I have seen this film. It's a great film, lovely soundtrack, and this is Steve McQueen, James Garner, Richard Attenborough, and as you guys probably already know, this is The Great Escape, the special edition. I do enjoy getting the VHS with special editions because they actually have bonus features on them, usually like a making of documentary, which for the most part is one of the only things I miss about collecting DVD and Blu-ray is the special feature option, really. Fantastic film. Am I gonna say it's better than Chicken Run? Kind of the same film. I don't know, you know what I mean. Chicken Run was heavily influenced by this. It's no doubt in my mind. That's why after growing up watching the film Chicken Run, I got to watch this for the first time. Just thought it was amazing. Great film. Only two more here. We have straying away from the war films and actually some older films here. Once again, I've been collecting the Casper tapes. It's been some time, but I definitely have a couple in the collection right now. Unsure if I have this one here, but it is a mix of live action and animation, and this is Casper, A Spirited Beginning. It's 50 cents, man. Really, I probably only need the actual 90s Casper film. These spin-offs, will I enjoy them? I don't know. Maybe I'll get around to watching them one day. But for 50 cents, it's in the collection. It is a 1997 release. Let's finish off this VHS update for you guys. I hope you guys have all enjoyed it thus far. So I did want to mention, I got everything that I've showed off so far here from one store, Vinnie's, and just up there with the Rotary. Absolute goat of a store. I got everything that you just saw there, including the sealed VHSs, $6. I got one single tape from the Salvos, $5. It was the only one I wanted there, just because I'm a sucker for my dogs. Obviously, you guys have seen in previous videos, I own two massive pups. The just pains in my ass, but I love them. And this is a dog movie I have not seen. My partner said she watched this as a child, so we're going to check out the film Far From Home, The Adventures of Yellow Dog. Will it make me cry? That's the secret thing to a good animal movie. I think a lot of people that watch a lot of movies would understand, human death on screen, whatever, man. An animal death or an animal in trouble, get choking up. I'm choking up, man. $5, good condition, happy to have it in the collection. And with that said, guys, this is yet again another VHS update complete as I curtsy for you all. Thank you for checking it out. I appreciate you guys. Keep liking, adding this to your favorites, subscribing, commenting, doing your thing. I love the feedback, guys, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Adios.